Yes. Dear Mr. Felty, we are pleased to inform you that you have a place at the Advancement Career Internship Program with the Office of Advancement. We expect your response no later than June 1st. Sincerely, Ann Metzler. What is this about?
Shh, we're entering the ACE program. We have to be sorted.
Go ahead and sit for your sorting assignment.
All right, let's get started.
Advancement is a university-wide initiative. It incorporates the 3 departments, which are communications, development, and engagement, and basically their job is to just promote the university and bring awareness to what the university does.
Advancement's all about moving the university forward. So raising money to pay for new professorships, to bring in new programs for the university, scholarships for students, engaging with alumni to keep them updated with what's going on at the university level, to keep them engaged with the university, and then just communicating and marketing the university so that people know all of the wonderful things that we have going on here at Ohio State.
The ACE Internship is a 9-week program in the summer that teaches Ohio State students what advancement is in higher education. The program has 3 different components, first being a classroom session where we meet on Mondays and hear from senior leadership about what advancement is at Ohio State. Second, we have the opportunity to attend professional development events such as an etiquette lunch. And lastly, each intern gets real-world experience by being put in a different department in advancement across the university and gets to work on a project throughout the summer.
I applied for the ACE internship program. Honestly, I just wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do. Going into your senior year can be really scary because I'm not sure exactly where I want to end up. And honestly, I applied for this program because working with university communications, you just get an opportunity to write for so many different kinds of publications and get so many kinds of clips, you know, online, print, newspaper, magazine. So that was kind of what drew me in. I knew nothing about advancement. I didn't know about all the other kind of perks of the internship, so that was all just kind of like a happy accident.
I applied to the ACE program after a mentor of mine who works in the College of Education and Human Ecology recommended this program to me. As a student of hospitality management, I really wanted to start to get real-world experience, and I wanted to pursue a career in which I could work in higher education. So once I talked with him about this, he recommended the program, so I applied.
When I applied, I had recently just changed to arts management for a major, and I really didn't know too much about it, but I wanted to get an idea of something that I wanted to do with it. So I'd been thinking marketing, I'd been thinking finance. I wasn't really sure where I wanted to go with it, and when I came across the internship, it seemed like the perfect opportunity to get an idea of whether or not I wanted to do marketing or finance or both. So, and this internship has definitely helped out a lot with that.
I applied to this internship program because a former fraternity brother, Michael Haddock, had actually suggested that I do so. Being that I was the philanthropy chair of my fraternity, it was a pretty good fit considering I do a lot of fundraising.
I found out about the ACE internship through a email newsletter, and when I looked into it, it seemed like a good fit for me. I knew I wanted to stay in Columbus. Working for the university seemed ideal, and I wanted to gain an introduction into nonprofit work because I'm interested in doing that in the future, and so this internship really just fit what I was looking for.
I applied to the ACE internship because I have absolutely no idea what I want to do after I graduate. I'm an international studies and political science major. It's a great degree. I enjoy what I'm studying, but I'm still sort of figuring it out. And I have a year left, and so I thought this sounded like a great opportunity to explore my options, to learn a little bit about a field that I was unfamiliar with, and really develop some skills both personally and professionally. And it's proved to be exactly that. As I've gone through the weeks of the internship, I've learned different skills. I've learned a little bit about options after I graduate, and I feel a lot more comfortable heading into my senior year.
As an ACE intern, I worked with Andy, Karen, and Nakia in order to do some research and figure out what message I will be communicating in order to really sell the brand and the licensed merchandise to internal and external people of OSU.
As an ACE intern, I worked with volunteer programs, and volunteer programs does a lot of work with the OSU Foundation Board of Directors, which is a volunteer board of people who serve as an advisory role to the president. And so I did things like update the roster for the board of directors, summarize the code of regulations. I also worked on researching and benchmarking a stewardship piece for the directors.
I was placed into advancement events, and so we plan events for all of advancement all around campus. I had two big projects that I got to work on. One was benchmarking for closing the But for Ohio State campaign, so I had the opportunity to contact different advancement departments around the nation and hear about how they closed their recent campaigns. I also had the opportunity to help plan a big advancement event up in Cleveland at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, so I got to go up to Cleveland to do a site visit, and then I also organized a selfie challenge where we had different band names for the people, and they got to go around and explore the Rock Hall a little bit. With both projects, I had wonderful opportunities to learn about event planning, about working with people, about communication, and really develop my skills professionally and personally.
As an ACE intern, I worked with university communications this summer, specifically with the editorial team. They're pretty much responsible for all the stories that are told about Ohio State. So the website, osu.edu, the alumni magazine, the on-campus faculty and staff newspaper, and some other various newsletters and donor publications. So essentially the first part of my internship, I just kind of learned the ropes. I got to job shadow a lot of the different teams, have one-on-one meetings with them to see what they did, and then I was kind of given assignments for on-campus and the website and some donor profiles, and just kind of got comfortable and learned the way things work. And then for the second half of my internship, that was when my project came in. My project was to pick a topic, and I chose student wellness, and to find different stories to tell about those and how to put those into different publications. So I ended up working on 3 different pieces, all about student wellness, one for on campus, one for a donor profile, and one for the alumni magazine. And so basically I just got a lot of hands-on experience, a lot of great writing, editing, video, just lots of really great experience in that office.
So this summer I interned with Arts and Sciences and Annual Giving for the Marching Band's Dot the I campaign to start in the fall of 2014. My main focus was on direct mailing and digital advertising.
I go and I work within my department, which is data and reporting. I interview, meet with senior leaders of Ohio State, and I try and find what data they want so I can put it on a dashboard or a series of graphs, charts, whatever they prefer, so the content of the data. And that sums it up.
As an ACE intern, I worked with the Medical Center's fundraising events team, and I helped them with a variety of tasks to help put on their annual events. I worked with 2 specific events. They're golf tournaments that are coming up soon, and I assisted with mailing lists and invitation stuffings, and I also got to attend weekly staff meetings. Also, an exciting project I got to work on was creating the master invitation list for the opening of the new James Hospital.
I'll take away a lot of things from this internship. Primarily, I'll know how to better act in the workplace. It's taught me a lot about preparing before, and just becoming more responsible, being more of a young professional. I've also learned a lot about advancement of Ohio State and data and reporting, but not only just the specialization that I was in, but the other departments as well, such as annual giving, alumni engagement, gift planning, all kinds of things.
From my experience at ACE, I will take away a lot of good nuggets of wisdom that the senior leadership team and everyone I've met has given me throughout the summer. I've gained a greater confidence for when I go out in the world and start applying for jobs. I've also made such a great network of not only peers but mentors and friends. And most importantly, I think I've learned a variety of new skills which I can apply not only across a variety of professions, but I can begin using them once I go back to school.
I've learned a lot from the ACE experience. I've met a lot of people who are involved with advancement. I got to know a great group of interns. I have developed professionally through both the Monday learning sessions as well as through my actual project area. I've gained career experience that could translate to a career in advancement, a career in the nonprofit world, or really anything else I would like to pursue. So it's been a really good learning opportunity.
So I will definitely take away from this experience a better sense of professionalism in the workplace and a much better idea of how I want to take future job experiences and opportunities.
I think there's so many things you take away from this experience. First of all, you develop this really great network of professionals who are so willing to help you, and not just, networking where you're just trying to climb that professional ladder. It's people who really care about where you go in your career. So whether it's the professionals who went on the Monday sessions, all of them offered, if you want to do an informal interview, if you have any questions, just reach out. And then in my department, that team has been so great in not only helping me with my actual internship, but just answering all of my career questions, offering to give, references down the road. So you just build this really great network of professionals who are willing to vouch for you and help you.
From the ACE internship, I'll be taking away a great networking opportunity, some skills that I've acquired, even though it doesn't necessarily apply to my human resources major. It does, however, help me work with different people and has given me great opportunities to broaden my horizons.
Going into senior year of college, I had absolutely no idea what I wanted to do when I graduate. I was a little nervous about going into the job market and having no idea, but what the ACE internship really did for me, along with all of the great skills that I learned, all of the great takeaways that I'll have on that side, is it really instilled the confidence in me that I will be able to get a job after graduation. It opened my eyes to a whole new field that I didn't even know existed with the field of advancement, and now I'm excited to graduate. I am confident that I'll be able to go out and I'll be successful in whatever field I end up in.